Okay, guys, in this video, we are going to evaluate 8x squared minus 6x plus 1. Sometimes we call this a quadratic function. Why quadratic? Is because we have that x squared term. Remember, that's taking an input and multiplying it by itself. So if you have to actually say this whole thing in words, it's going to take a while. So you take the x, so the unknown, square it, multiply it by x. Then take the unknown, multiply it by 6. And then whatever you got in the first step, subtract what you got in the second step, and then add 1. That's the algorithm, right? And that whole complicated algorithm is written very shortly by this formula. All right, so now let's type in Desmos, and every x that we see we replace with parentheses, okay? All right, we got that. Now we're going to substitute the values. So for example, if I give you a 4, what are you going to give me? So 4, 4. Well, it's 105. Well, how did it get that? First, it's squared. 4 times 4, and that's 16. Then it multiplied it by 8. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, 128. Okay, then it subtracted 6 times 4, which is 24. It got 104, and then added 1, and that's how it got 105, in case you're curious. Okay, now what happens at negative 4? Let's replace inside the parentheses. Now let's put negative 4. So why did it give us 153? What's the reasoning? Why is it even a bigger number? Isn't it a negative number? Well, here is what happens. When you square a negative, you multiply it by itself, and negative is going to go away. So this right here will still be 16. Okay? And then you multiply that by 8. Okay? So this is going to be 8 times 16, which is the same, 128. But then over here is 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. And we subtracted it. So that is like double negative. That's a positive. Okay? That's why this is larger. And then plus 1. So that would be 153. The last one may be weird. What is going on here? So over here, we can see an x, f of x. But over here, it says f of u. So what is going on? We're just going to say, okay, well, if you give me x, this is what to do. What about if I give you u? Well, you do exact same thing. It doesn't matter if it's an x or a y or an a. It's the same rule for this function because the function is called f. So all you have to do is just replace x with u. You can't compute anything because you don't know what u is. So you're just going to have to leave it. That's it.